Come in. We're hearing today that Ibrahima Konate could be going to Real Madrid if Florentino Perez retains his seat. It would be as a free agent after leaving Liverpool. What more do we know about this situation, Sid?
Well, let's put it in very simple terms, shall we, Kay? What we know about this situation is that really and truly it's got nothing to do with the elections. The only thing now is, of course, it has to be on hold until the elections are done, until Florentino is confirmed. But this is a transfer that the wheels are set in motion before the elections. The fact that there are elections only really matters in terms of the timing of it, and that this deal isn't a presidential promise, if you see what I mean. This isn't an electoral promise. This isn't someone saying, "Hey, vote for me, and I'll bring this guy in." This guy was coming in anyway.
Another free agent from Liverpool going to Real Madrid. Are you bothered about this, Stevie, losing Konate?
Quite honestly, very difficult to say I'm distraught. I mean, let's be honest.
So you will sleep tonight?
I'm shocked. I'm shocked that Konate is going to start for France in the World Cup. I mean, if Konate had joined Liverpool at the start of last season, by the end of the season, people will be saying, "Who signed this guy?" I mean, quite frankly, Konate's had an absolute stinker. And the only reason Real Madrid are signing him is because they think maybe that was maybe a one-off, but he's on a free. That's it. If he wasn't on a free, they wouldn't be signing Ibrahima Konate.
We need to talk about Barcelona while we've got you, Sid, because something that made me smile today was that I saw if Julian Alvarez deal falls through for Barcelona and they're not able to get their hands on the Atleti player, apparently Harry Kane is plan B, the backup option.
Oh, what? I'm sorry, what?
Which one's less likely?
I mean, the thing is, Harry Kane is, you know, every club in Europe pretty much would like Harry Kane, wouldn't they? I'd very much like to swap my car for a Ferrari. It's not going to happen. I think this is, you know, this is obviously a player that they would be interested in. It's interesting, actually. This is an issue that was raised. I think it was Uli Hoeneß who raised this a week or so ago, and he made the point that Barcelona didn't have the money. And I think actually he would probably be well advised to not shoot his mouth off maybe so much, because you can end up with egg on your face. But it's a very, very, very difficult deal for Barcelona to do. I think Julian Alvarez is actually a very difficult deal for them to do as well. But I think they've got a better chance because they've got a player who's pushing for it. They've got a player who will tell his club that he wants to go and only wants to go to Barcelona. That wouldn't be the case with Harry Kane. And so this is a plan B that it seems to me is far more difficult to do than the plan A.
Nice plan B that would be, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Okay, I think we can all agree that Harry Kane cannot be anybody's plan B. He is plan A, A++. He is the plan. And he is the plan for Bayern Munich. Bayern Munich right now are on the cusp. They threatened this year and potentially being the team that dethroned PSG. They're right there. They're not far off. If somehow Harry Kane walks out that door, they now have regrets if you're Bayern Munich, and you're much further away from actually dethroning PSG and winning Champions League. You keep Harry Kane at all costs, and the mathematics are not mathing when it comes to Barcelona and somehow making this work. If it seems difficult to do Julian Alvarez, I would have to imagine trying to do Harry Kane would be exponentially more difficult. As I said, cutting edge analysis, the mathematics are not mathing.
Yeah, we'll let you get to sleep, Sid, and dream of that Ferrari.
Yeah, I'm sure it's coming.
Yeah.
Do you know what? I might wake up in the morning, it would just be there. It'd be amazing.
You never know. Yeah, make sure to stay up to date with all the transfer rumours over on our Transfer Talk webpage. You can visit that every single day for all the latest news. Let's get you caught up on some of the friendly acts. We're beaten by Belgium, and it turns our attentions to Group L, which is England's group. First game is against Croatia in Texas on June 17th.
Where's the look at Panama?
Then it is no look at Panama just yet, but don't worry. We cover all of the teams here, Ellie, and we've got Football Americas to do so as well.
Okay.
Ghana in Boston, 23rd. That's their second game, and then Panama. Maybe we're just waiting because that's the last game of the group. What are we thinking? Any troubles for England here? Can I tell you one thing they have brought up as troubles for England is that they've got the second worst
Realistic expectations?
travel. Well, that every year, Ale, is the travel distances that they've got. They've been billed as the second worst of travel distances, recovery between games, and climates in the places that they are playing at the times that they're playing. Does it matter?
In the group stage, no. Listen, that result, that goal is any chance that Ghana had in this group. Coming into this game, Ghana had lost the last 5 games. And when you're 1-0 up, just going into the World Cup, and you lose a goal in the 3rd minute of injury time, you talk about blowing the balloon up. I mean, and they were struggling as it is. I don't see Ghana creating any problems for England or Croatia, actually. So, I'm sorry, Ghana. There's not an awful lot of positives for you. I mean, you've got Ayew up front. I mean, he's past his best, let's be quite honest. You know, Thomas Partey has got all kinds of other problems off the field hanging over his head. So, I'm sorry, Ghana. I don't see how you take part much in this group. And I'm pretty much thinking the same for Panama. So, listen, I think England and Croatia are going to breeze through this.
England and Croatia for you?
Well, the only thing that I would say about Croatia is that clearly this is now a team that are on the other side of their prime.
Which we even said in the last World Cup.
So
right?
now we're very much on the other side of their prime. And what's concerning for me, if I'm a Croatia fan, is the fact that it's not 2 or 3 players. When you look at their starting lineup, when you look at the totality of their squad, we're talking about half of the team. It's well beyond their prime. And so there hasn't been sort of a new generation of Croatian players that has shown up and said, yeah, no, we're here to take the place of Luka Modric. We're here to take the place of this guy. We're here to take the place of that guy. And in all honesty, when you don't see it happening, and so now you're still depending on Kramaric, you're kind of going, all right, I mean, I suppose that for one game, for a period of time during a match, yeah, they could control the possession, they could control the game, but eventually I think those legs, as experienced as they are, there's a fine line here with Croatia between experience and old, and that fine line is blurry right now. And so as the games progress, I believe Croatia are going to run out of legs, and eventually they're going to be out of this tournament. But they'll be competitive against England, and I think they'll have just enough to be a team like Ghana and certainly beat Panama. So I agree that England, Croatia should be getting out of this group, but for Croatia, I believe it's important that they get this on early rather than late.
Let's get some more friendly action in store for you, because we've seen plenty of it over these days. This is Morocco. As Canada picks last time around. Football Americas is available now.
For your
Alexis,
play.
Shaka. Make sure to catch it streaming right now on ESPN+. That is all we've got time for on the latest edition of ESPN FC, but these guys are sticking around. They're staying late to answer your questions in extra time.
Trust us.
Which is coming up now.
Yeah, we'll be back. Hey!
It's extra time. It's Ale and Stevie.